What's going on, it's your boy X coming at y'all with a brand new video. In this video we're talking about the best ways or best snipe filters that you guys can use to make a bunch of MT off of these new Prime Series Oscar Robertson packs. Now with them, there's actually a pretty decent market crash that is happening right now. I know it may not seem like it, maybe because you're just looking at these new cards, but obviously the Prime Series 2 cards are crashing. What I did realize is there's been a lot of snipes going up for the Campus Legends packs. So you can go back to my Campus Legends snipe filters and check those out, because a lot of these are actually going up pretty cheap. I missed actually 2 opal Magic Johnsons for about 100k today, but these cards are going down in price, so you can always check those out. Magic actually was like 500k this morning, and he's already down to 450, and Carmelo is moving slowly down under 400k right now. So with these Prime Series packs, we obviously have this Oscar Robertson, who is actually going for a bag. Dirk, who is also for some reason going for a bag. I thought he wasn't going to be that hyped, but somebody bid 600k on this one, so that is interesting. But obviously, one of the best snipe filters that I always tell you guys every single time to use is Galaxy Opal. Minimum buyout 500, maximum bid 100k, and maximum buyout 100k. And this is actually the exact filter that I missed both of my Opal Magic Johnsons on. Yeah, it kind of hurt. But obviously, if you get any of these snipes on this Galaxy Opal one, you will get a bunch of MT. Some of the cheaper ones that are on here are obviously like Vince Carter, Steph Curry, I think maybe Kyrie Irving. But either way, if you get one of these cards, the cheap Opals are still going for like 180 to 200k. So you're still looking at a good like 70 to 80k profit. Don't really worry about that. Just, you know, they go for a little bit less. But if you do get the big guys and you end up getting, you know, this Galaxy Opal, you know, Kevin Durant, the Galaxy Opal Oscar Robertson, the Galaxy Opal Dirk, you will be getting a lot of MT off of these. So definitely do not worry about it. You guys will be set with a lot of these. But for the next filter that I want to show you guys, it is actually one that I've really been liking, and this one is Amethyst. Now I will check just to see if there's any of like the, actually, you know what I've been doing is Amethyst Marvin Bagley, just because he's going for a little bit more. You guys can try to do Prime VIP and look for Marvin Bagley, you know, Amethyst Prime VIP and do that, but I think that this one works a lot better. Going with Marvin Bagley, and then we're going to do the minimum buy. I was doing about 3k when I was doing my snipes earlier, but he has gotten cheaper, as you guys can see. So maybe going down cheaper to maybe like 2.1 to 2.2k may be a better option, and you're just going to want to sit here and do this. Now if you're checking Marvin Bagley's price and he actually has gone down to maybe 1.5 to 1.4k, then you can go and do Prime VIP Amethyst Center, and then it will also show up some Aaron Baines that you can get in snipe as well. But for the time being, with him going a little bit higher than the Aaron Baines, I think this may be the better option. But I was sniping these a little bit earlier before I did my Marvin Bagley gameplay, and if you guys want to see that, please go check that video out, link in the description. I actually got 2 Marvin Bagleys for 1.5k and a Marvin Bagley for 2k. Sold 2 of them for 4k, and I kept 1 for myself. But there's a lot of profit to be made in these Marvin Bagley cards, because it's actually an Amethyst that has some decent value, and it's actually really good. Like seriously, go check out that gameplay. This Marvin Bagley is an amazing card. Obviously, we're not getting anything too crazy right now, maybe because I've set mine a little bit too low, but I'd like to make a little bit more profit, so I'm okay with not having as consistent. And it's also based off of when people are pulling packs. But overall, this filter is going to be really good, and anybody that really needs to make MT, I think this is the perfect one for you. Next one that we are going to be looking at is Color Diamond. I don't know why I went that way. Theme, we're going to do a Prime VIP Series 2, I think is what it's called. Something like that. Prime VIP Series 2, exactly. And minimum buyout 500, and then I think it's around like 6 to 7k that he is going for. We're really looking for this Mike Conley, but other ones like this Muhammad Abdul Rauf might pop up. I'm gonna go and change this. He's part of the Grizzlies. I'm gonna go and just change this team to the Grizzlies just so we can see these Mike Conleys for the price that they're going for. I just want to double check Mike Conley's price. Okay, he's going for a little bit higher, so you could include the Muhammad Abdul Rauf, or you can do this Grizzlies one. Is he on the Grizzlies or is he on the Jazz? Actually, wait, I think this Mike Conley might be on the Jazz, and that's why I'm not finding him. Right? Hold up. Yes, he's on the Jazz. That's my mistake. That was a little brain fart. So I think he actually is down closer to the 7k mark. Yeah, he's about 8k. Now, at the time, again, check this Mike Conley's price. but he may be going around for what Muhammad Abdul Rauf is going for. But I think your best bet as of right now is to check, make sure that he's going for this around 8K price. And if he is, use this filter. And if he's not, and if he's gone cheaper, then I think you should go ahead and do the just basically Prime Series 2 Diamond and go for everything if Conley's price is dropped, because then you can get Muhammad Abdul Rauf snipes and all that sort of stuff. Maybe drop your filter down to like 5K and you can get all of those. So you saw that the lowest one for Mike Conley was 8K. So we take our 10% tax away, because when we sell these cards, they take 10%, and it's 7,200. I put mine down to 7,100, taking into consideration that I'm going to at least be dropping my price by 100 or so. So I want to pick up any card that is around this price. That way I can make profit every single time, because I don't want to just break even. I want to make some MT profit. So I set mine a little bit lower. The filters won't be as consistent if you set them lower, but you'll make sure you get more profit every time you do get one, so it's okay. Now with Mike Conley, I haven't found too many snipes. I found a lot of Marvin Bagley ones, but Mike Conley ones, for me at least, have not been too consistent, so be careful on that. It's always possible that randomly they pick up. But for me, Mike Conley, at least for some people, maybe they like keeping him. But for me, he has not been popping up a lot on these filters. So don't come onto this one expecting it too much. I would, probably sit on the Marvin Bagley one a little bit more. That's just me. But again, this is all up to personal preference. Now, obviously, there's two pink diamonds in here, Alonzo Mourning and Kevin Durant. Now, with this, Alonzo Mourning is significantly cheaper than this Kevin Durant is. So you do have two options for this. I'll show you pink diamond Kevin Durant. I think he's going to be going for around 200K, but we'll check just to show you he doesn't go for buyout. And then if we check out Alonzo Mourning, he is actually one of the cheapest pink diamonds that we have in the game. At least last time I checked, he was about 30K MT, which for a diamond at this point of the year is really, really cheap. So I think the best option you may have is just searching for Alonzo Mourning and trying to get some subs, or just searching for Kevin Durant. I'll give you guys basically the options for that. With the Kevin Durant, you're going to do exactly what you do with the Galaxy Opal, except search Kevin Durant pink diamond. And then for Alonzo Mourning, because we have this 33K roughly price, you're going to want to search for anything most likely 29K or below. 25, I'll do 29,500 for this pink diamond Alonzo Mourning, and this is kind of the filter that you're going to want to be doing for this one. Again, with Alonzo Mourning, I'm pretty sure he's cheap enough that you could, oh damn, we missed that one, that you could actually go ahead and do Prime Series 2 pink diamonds and just go with that. It's definitely possible, and probably something that you can make a good bit of MT off of, but who knows. It's maybe not the most lucrative. This is probably going to be a decently common filter, but I couldn't exactly tell you otherwise. But again, the pink diamond Kevin Durant one is always there if you want it. Kevin Durant, no, Alonzo Mourning's actually not popping up too much, but again, there are those. And if you guys are wondering, the filters for these two opals, they are there in the Galaxy Opal filter. So if you guys want that one, I would go ahead and check that one out and just try a bit. But I think that's all I will have. If you guys want to do the always Series 2 one that I show you guys, which is color silver theme 20 NBA Series 2 with the minimum buyout at 500, maximum bid at 100K, and then doing the maximum buyout at about 900, you can do that as well. But sometimes during these market crashes, it's not the best, just because you can see these cards get really, really, really cheap. So if you guys don't have a lot of MT and it's something that you want to try to do, you can. I'm not exactly sure what they go for, but check prices, because you always can at least make a little bit just checking up on this. Who knows? Yeah. So if this did help you guys at all and you've been looking for some new filters, please leave that like down below. Comment down below any other filters or things you guys are doing right now to make some MT, and subscribe if you guys are new. We're on that road to 4.8K. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next video.
And I got this soul.